Welcome back to the channel, guys. Acct here. This is Ed from Kansas City, but today I'm too big to migrate, guys. Yes, we got a trapping video. What an ingenious plan, guys. This was the best way to trap that I have ever seen or done in my entire Lord's Mobile history. I'm not saying I'm the first to do it, but I'm the only one that ever seen the only one I've ever heard of doing it. I literally came up with a plan, guys. A plan. After Emperor War, I came up with a plan. Even before Emperor War, because it happened before Emperor War, I came up with a plan to trap and to bait. And I said, how do I want to do it? Because I'm a really big castle guy, so it's really hard for me to get. It's really hard for me to get rallied, especially online, right? And it's kind of hard to even make yourself appear like you're not online. And you guys know that some of the ways that some people bait and they do that, they just act like they're offline. Sometimes they go without anti-scout and sometimes with anti-scout on. So it's kind of like a mixture there. And they may have it off so people can see what their heroes are on their wall, or anti-scout off and things like that. But me, I decided to go a different route, guys. I decided, no, first thing I'm going to do before KVK, right before Emperor War, I had my leader killed. So the first thing I did, guys, in this ingenious plan, there's the first hit that you see right there, guys. Now, here's the first people right here, the S semicolons guild, the SD guild. They got some, they was in KVK, guys, and they got some Emperor counts in there. But they decided not to take any hits at me, even though they tested my phalanx. But, oh well, this guy decided to come in and test my phalanx, and he actually wanted to do some rallies. Here he goes, guys. 13 million might drop was the first rally, guys. So I'm like, okay. So my plan is this, guys. I have to make these rally leaders and these accounts, these players, really be persuaded that I am offline. And the best way I could think of doing that is killing my leader, having anti-scout off, filling my infirmary up, guys, making sure my infirmary was full, and making sure I had troops in my sanctuary, guys. Change my name and have anti-scout off, and then just sit silent for a few days, guys, a couple of days. So right after Emperor War, I put this in effect 2 hours before KVK started, and that's how we got where we are today. I'm gonna give a shout out to my guy Beast, who actually saw me on the Wonders trying to, here comes hit number 2. I can't burn you. Here he goes, guys. Let's see his report. This is hit number 2, guys. These guys won KVK, they won the base and the forts in our kingdom, and right after that, they decided to go in for the kill, guys. And it was really good. I give a shout out to them, guys, because they didn't hesitate. As soon as KVK ended, they saw me sitting there for the entire KVK period and didn't move. I didn't do anything. I looked like I was either done with the game or offline or just gone, guys, and they decided to start attacking. It's difficult, let's be honest, it's difficult, guys, to attack somebody like me with over 230,000, with over 230 million troops. You have to believe I'm offline. You gotta know I don't have a leader. I mean, there's just so many things that has to convince you to attack me. So that's what I did. Very ingenious plan, and I believe it worked. I wanted to get zeroed. So I can put in my part 2 of my plan, what I'm going to do after I lose all those troops. And you guys got to pay attention. Watch the video until the end. Don't fast forward. Watch the video. You're going to see it just gets better and better and more interesting as the video progresses. And you're going to see that. So you got to pay attention. You got to watch the video, guys. You got to pay attention. You got to check it out all the way in. Don't speed it forward. So here we go, guys. That was rally number 2. Here comes rally number 3. I'm waiting for it. I am not going to revive my leader. I want to get zeroed. I just want to be online when it happens, guys. I want to be able to see it because I want them to think that they're zeroing me on their own and not me allowing them to zero me. I don't want them to think I'm letting them zero me. I want them to think that they are doing it by their own strength, and they're not. So there we see the troops that I have in my infirmary there, in my sanctuary, should I say. Very, very good plan, guys. Very good plan. So here we go again, guys. So we see the third person loading up, guys. Now, this is a great guild. They are really good guild. Oh, and then they cancel, guys. Then they canceled. Okay, they canceled, guys. Great, very good account. But they canceled. I mean, you think about the first two rallies, guys. The first two rallies did only 13 million damage, guys. Now, listen, that is so little bit. That is such a tiny amount of damage. Even though it's 4 million red dead there, and the Kingdom News will show that, as we see, as they see the troops that are dead, but that's not a lot of, you're not doing a lot of damage. So it's like, okay, how long is this gonna take? Do we continue this? What's our plan? What's our goal here? What do we do? I would love to know what they were thinking at the time, guys. I would love to know their thoughts. If you're in this guild, the K guild, share your thoughts of what you guys were thinking. Now, I will say this, they did have another target that was offline, and they decided to go and rally it and leave this dirty work to someone else, which they didn't hesitate to come, guys. Even though it was the next morning, but nonetheless, you know, they would scout me all night while I was asleep. I had the notifications on, I could hear everything, but they decided not to rally me anymore. So anyway, we'll get into more of that in a minute. So they did have another target, so that was the end of this. So unfortunately, I had to wait a little while longer. I mean, in KVK, I thought it would happen with those Emperor accounts, you know, SD Guild. I really was confident that they would go for the bait, because as soon as KVK started, they started scouting me and checking my phalanx immediately. But they decided against it after all, which was kind of smart to do. You don't really want to lose so much, especially if you lost so much during Emperor, you know, because I played with them in Emperor, and Emperor. So here we go, guys. There's my leader right there. It's dead. I could revive it at any time I want to, but I want to be zeroed. I want to watch the process. I want to do it, but there's going to be a change. It's going to be some changes that are going to happen towards the end, guys, that you guys are going to see. It's not going to go as well as I scripted. I got a little impatient, and you know, I wanted to do some different things, but we're going to see. It's going to be really nice. This is, like I said, some of the best fun I've had in Launch Mobile in a long time. And I'm going to continue to try to do some things like this in the future again. So stay tuned for that. So here you see it right there, guys. And there it goes right there. Now what I'm going to do, it since we looked at that, you see the troops that I lost. Just some, you know, range. As I'm in range ridge, and I lost a lot of T1, so no real damage. So let's go back. Now let's get back into it, guys. Here we go. Here you see him right now. Next up to bat, the next contender is none other than your man, guys. Your man, your boy, Troxy. Troxy, something like that. Troxy. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but courageous as a mug. I didn't think he had the balls, but he has a beautiful account, decent kills, a little bit behind on his astrolites, not his astrolites, his artifacts. I'm sorry. He's a little bit behind on his artifacts, but the boy's a killer. We know that very much. but he's not even their best killer, guys. They got a lot of killers in their guild. So I want to give a shout out to them. Here we go, guys. Fast forward just a little bit to some of the action. Now, here we go, guys. Like, this happened this was like 8 hours later, guys. Maybe 6 hours later, where they came in. There's my dude right there, guys. Grant Beast. He is what actually helped me kill my leader, guys. He's also the person that helped me fill up my infirmary and put some troops in my sanctuary. He asked what was going on. I said, he's like, what are you doing? Because he saw me fooling around my alt account. My alt account had my leader, and I'm watching carefully so that no one doesn't come and burn my alt account. It's only 50 million might, Someone burns it and frees my leader, thinking I got capped by 50 million might castle, which that's possible. But I had my leader in my alt account because I wanted my alt account to kill it, but I couldn't because it didn't have a license to kill. So he pitched in, and I really appreciate that. Thank you very, very, very much, Gambies. Appreciate that, buddy. Now, he's with this guild here, the TBC guild, and I don't know how they didn't understand what was going on here. He didn't share information with them. I don't know. But keep in mind, when me and Gambies plotted me losing my leader and getting it killed and changing my name, and he liked the name, it wasn't intended for his guild. It was intended for KVK. I was intended to get attacked by KVK, not by a guild in my kingdom. But hey, people smell blood, people see an opportunity, people see bait, it's just natural to want to go after it. I mean, this is over 5 billion might, guys. If you think he's offline, or if you think he doesn't have a leader and all of that, you're gonna want to try to kill him. So there we see some more. There's over 3.3 million that has arrived, and there's over almost 1 million left to come in. So we're about to get it going, guys. We're about to get it going. He's loading up, guys. So it's just gonna be really. I've never had this much fun in Lords Mobile, and I never put into action a plan so great, guys. And I really didn't. I didn't do my entire plan like I wanted to. I actually wanted to be completely zero troops, guys, and really start over. But as you guys are going to see, there's going to be a lot of things that are going to be happening that are going to keep happening, that are going to kind of change the course of the plan. But nonetheless, it's still going to be great. Now, I really would have liked if they would have had other players come in, other guilds come in to help with this large rally. But I've learned, it don't really take a whole lot of guilds to zero a player, guys. If he's offline, it can really take 1 or 2 guilds. So that's, it really does not take a lot. You don't have to have everybody there. Now, the thing about it is, what if it's 50 guilds there, guys? Could I have taken 50 hits? Of course I could have. I would have taken 50 hits, guys. Now, how many hits did I have in here? I think there were... Oh, it was so many, guys. You guys have to count. I don't even know that number, guys. I don't even know that number, how many rallies I took, guys. It was a lot. I would have to say it was probably... I was losing... well, in the beginning, I was only losing a little bit of might. But then towards the end, I was losing 160 million might per hit, which still takes almost 8 hits to get me down a little bit. Here my boy comes. Here comes Ace Troxy with the hit in infantry gear, looking beautiful. His leader is back, guys. He used a bunny. Beautiful. 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 That was smart on their part. That was real smart on their part. I mean, but they're about to do something, guys, that I didn't really think they were going to do. I really didn't anticipate it. It's about to change. The whole thing is about to change, guys, because they're about to switch it up. They're about to flip the script. They're about to go into their phase 2 of what they need to do, because everybody can't use bunnies to zero such a big player like me. They got to come up with something different, because this would be, they would run out of bunnies, guys. So they came up with a plan, guys, and we're about to see right now what it is. You probably already know what it is, but here it goes right now, guys. So I'm looking at the kills. I'm looking at what I lost there. I lost 2 million and 0.1 range. T2 range. I lost 2.1 million T2 range on that third hit. I will say this guy hit a little harder than the other people. As you can see, the other people only hit me for 13 million mic drop. He did much better at 17 million mic drop. He hit a little better. Now, of course, the first 2 hits did eat up some troops, so he had a less. He was not facing the same amount of troops as they were. He was facing what, 8,000 less troops than the other 2. So but nonetheless, he still did great. He still hits hard. So as you can see, the other people, there's the other ones right there, the reports in the Kingdom News, and there's the players right there. Heavy Arms. Heavy Arms got in 13 million mic drop, 4 million dead for me, T1 and T2 range. It's going to change because somehow I don't understand the mechanics of how it's going to progress, and even though they're using infantry and infantry phalanx, and I'm in a range wedge, the kills are going to be much different in a minute, guys. In a few, should I say. And it kind of made me curious. So if you know the answer when we get there in this video, if you know the answer of why I lost some certain kind of troops, let me know in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Also in the comments, let me know if you are part of this guild here. If you're part of these guilds that were attacking me, let me know their thoughts, guys. Were they persuaded I was offline? This next thing they're about to do, guys. Here's my infirmary. As you can see, 2.4 million troops in there, en route. The next thing they're about to do, guys, what they're about to do now, is real ingenious. This is where it's so great in Lords Mobile to be connected and to be such a professional, because these guys are professional. They're well connected. They're definitely a very strong guild. Now, prior to this guild being in our kingdom, 808 was in the kingdom creating havoc. But TBC has come to this guild, and they've pretty much have dominated it in a sense. They've just got better leads, and probably more people always online, so they've done great. Now you can see that space that was cleared right there, guys. You see that space that was cleared? I'm gonna point on it. I want to point on that empty field there, because they're setting up right now for a new rally lead to come from a different kingdom or something. And we're going to see that in just a second. He has wonderful gear. That's beautiful, beautiful gear. Look at all those astrolites up to level 15. That's really, really, really good. So he hits very respectable. Oh, there's someone who just gave me a leader, guys. I thought I was recording, but I actually wasn't. And then he gave me his leader. I didn't want that to happen, because I didn't want people really to know, if they didn't know, that I was associated with this SIM guild, and I didn't want them to think I'm online or something like that. So, you know what I did, babe? Remember I turned the mute off? The last video. I did like 50 minutes and realized we weren't going to have any sound. Right. So I had to start all over just now. So yeah, so I didn't want him to send me his leader like that, guys, because I didn't want to disturb what was going on. I didn't want them to think, hey, he's online, or something like that, because it's kind of like odd for him to send me a leader like that. But nonetheless, it was all part of the plan anyway. So it's all good, So here we are right now. I'm just waiting, guys, to watch it to the end because it's about to heat up. I'm talking about it's about to get going, guys. It's gonna be real nice. You're gonna really love a lot of the mixing up and the changes that are gonna be happening. There I am with 546 million might of kills. I have 546 million kills. I started with like 538, I'm thinking 37, somewhere around there, million kills. So I've already gotten 10 million kills already. You know, so that's good because that's the whole motivation. That's my whole reason for wanting to do this. Not only just to be zero, but I want to get those kills, guys. I want the kills. That's my whole thing. I want the kills. But I want to be zero. I want the kills, but I want it on my terms. I don't want it on someone else's own terms. I don't want to wake up and be zeroed. That's no fun for me. I'm not able to record it. There's my guy, Taze. And I let him know he was actually online because people didn't even know. My own guild didn't even know what I was doing, guys. I had told no one in my guild what I was doing. The only person that knew what I was doing was Gambies. He's the only one I told that I was baiting for KVK. I was not baiting for the people in my kingdom to do it, but my plan was this, guys. The guild SD that has Emperor accounts, I mean people with Emperor gear, or whoever it would have been for KVK, my plan was originally set up in motion and designed for KVK, for three-way kingdom war. It was not planned and devised for guilds in my kingdom because, you know, they know me. This is what I hoped and what I thought would happen. I thought, okay, SD guild, and it was a SD guild, a COA guild, and it was one other guild, and they were all very super strong, guys. I thought that they would attack me, but they didn't. They didn't attack me, they left. But I figured, I was thinking, I said, okay, well maybe after KVK, those same players will look at my castle still sitting there in the exact same location, and they will come back after KVK and rally me because they will see that I'm offline for a few days. So that was my whole way of thinking, like, okay, they didn't rally me then, but they are going to come back because I'm going to be in the same place for many more days. My leader will still be killed. He will not be revived. My name will be the same. My infirmary will be still filled, and everything will be exactly like it was when they left after KVK. That was what I was thinking. I think they're gonna come back. That's why I kept it going. But they didn't come back, and people in my kingdom decided to hop in there. Here we are. We see what's going down right now, right, guys? You see what these guys are doing now? Look at them. They are doing it, guys. They're gonna do it just here in a second. Watch. They're about to start doing it, guys. I was looking in here. I think I was looking in here. I think I was probably either looking to get some more resources, but I do want to get that. I'm going to grab that pack there because I'm still working on Somtress to get her maxed out. That is my next hero that I'm going to max out. That one, and then I'll do Lord Sword. I'll do her because she's so cheap. And but she's probably a couple of $100 to max out Lord Sword, you know. So there you go, right here. I thought he was kind of lacking a little bit in his artifacts, but other than that, he has a very boss account. He's a champion for sure. He's got wonderful kills. He's an elite player. It's a Titan. You know, I would say it's a Titan for sure. He's definitely worthy of respect. Now this guy here, Struzzo, this is the one I was hoping their guild would come out and start hitting me. Look at it. He's damn near maxed. He's a great account, you know. Doesn't have Emperor gear, but he is a hell of an account. That's better than the other guys. Much better. Less kills, but much better, you know. And they got all sorts of really wonderful accounts in their guild. This is definitely a warring guild, definitely a fighting guild, and they're actually in going forward now with what they're doing. As we're waiting, be patient, guys. It's about to happen. It's going to happen. Don't fast forward. Try to resist fasting forward. Try to refrain from fast forwarding, the video. So let it happen. It's going to happen in just a minute. You're going to see what's going down. Like I said, that it's going to happen. And you can see the conversation between me and Taze there. You know, they was asking, did they do more damage? You know, I said, yeah, I was surprised. They, you know, Troxy did more damage than the other people, but we've already explained that. He had less troops to kill than the other two, but he's more likely maybe stronger than the other players were. That's debatable. I'm not sure. I'd have to really go look at the gear again and things like that, but he definitely did. He did more damage, but it doesn't mean that he hits harder though. And but as you guys know, like I was telling Taze, that's a lot of troops to cut through. That's a lot of trees to cut down, and I'm like a forest, guys. I got a lot of troops. Yeah, so Taze is another person I was kind of talking to about this. He's a definitely dependable, reliable partner of mine, good friend of mine in the game. You know, that's my dude. We talk here and there on the phone. He's a really hell of a dude. I like him. What's up, Taze? Shout out to you. Shout out to my dude, Taze. So I'm just kind of breaking down to him what actually was going down that he didn't know. Because like I said, nobody in my guild knew what I was doing, guys. I mean, I left the guild before Emperor War started and gave my leader to our guild leader, guys. I gave it to our guild leader. I gave him my leader. So even before Emperor War started, I had a plan already I wanted to have in motion of killing my leader and all this stuff. I mean, I had the whole plan worked out. And then Emperor War started, and I decided to go and join Emperor. And so I needed my leader back. Not because I was going to lead any rallies, but because I wanted to have my gear on. You want to look good at Emperor, right? You don't want to look like a sloppy account or, you know, a non-champion account or something. You want to look good at Emperor War when you're feeling, you know. So I wanted them to see me, and I'm grateful that they accepted me. So I played with the SD Guild. I played with the XZ Guild here that's rallying me, or were rallying me, and whoever else was in the, I think there's some players from TVC also, Captain something, I think he was also, we played in the Emperor together. But like I said, so that's why you gotta have all these things going on, you know, changing the name, killing your leader, filling up your prison, filling up your sanctuary, filling up your infirmary, and putting troops in the sanctuary. You want to make it all believable, guys. So this is the best way I've never seen. I've never seen anybody do this. Now, some of you guys, if you have seen it, let me know in the comments. Point me to the video where you see someone has done this, if there's a video, and let me know. But I've never seen anybody trap and bait like this. I've never seen them do it. And I think that is the only way to actually really bait anybody. But like I said, you have to do it. You have to be able to do it. You know, you just can't do it if you can't take some rallies. Because if you're asleep and you don't hear your notifications in some decent amount of time, you're gonna get zero. Here we go, guys. Because I don't mind. I don't mind being zero, as I'm telling Taze. I don't mind being zero. I have a part 2 plan to this. I told him I am an evil genius. Because I do have a plan, guys. I didn't go into this without a plan. I went into this with a plan. And it would have been nice to know what these people were thinking too. But like I said, what they're about to do right now, guys, be patient. What they're about to do is going to let me know that my plan is fully working. They fully believed it. So Taze will let me know that their own conversation, they're asking players to come. They're asking people to come. And I'm like, let them come. I don't mind being zero. I want to be zero. I just want to be able to record it. I just want the kills. You know, that's what I get out of it, you know. I get the satisfaction of watching myself get zero. I get the satisfaction of watching them and knowing that I'm the one letting this happen, and you're not doing this because you have such an amazing account or because of any other reason other than this is me being generous. Uh-oh, there's the queen, guys. There they go. Here comes the reinforcement, guys. Here, look, I have to enlarge the screen for you guys. Look at the queen. What's up, Lizzie? Queen Lizzie from the E Guild. She's a beast. She is a beast, guys. But my dude right ahead of me there, guys, Struzzo, his account is more maxed than hers. You know, it would have been crazy if I went on ahead and put on, I'm in Monster Gear, but I don't get the stats, right? But it would have been crazy if I'd have killed their leader. Not killed their leader, but killed their monster in the middle of that, right? That would have been crazy. Like, hey, he's online, what the hell? You know? But I have to keep silent. And like I said, when you're baiting, you have to keep silent. You can't be pushing buttons. And certain buttons, you really got to pay attention because you could mess around and push something. And hey, he's online, his resources changed, or he just got 50 gems and opening up something, you know, or he won in a Coliseum or whatever. So you have to really be quiet. You have to really be quiet, you know. So here they come, guys. Here it goes. Here it goes right now, guys. It's about to happen right now. It's about to happen. Here we go. What we got going on? This is going to be so much fun. It's going to be so much fun, guys. That's in the Kingdom chat. Of course, I didn't post it. I'm just writing it for you guys. Here we go, guys. Here it goes, guys. This is it. This is exactly what I was talking about. Look at this. Filling my prison, guys. When they started doing this, then I automatically knew. I knew right then and there. Yeah, they're going for the gold. They're going for it all. They're going for the zero. And it's really smart of them. It's really their only option. It's like, because you can only spare so many bunnies. You can only use so many, you know, you can only use so many bunnies. You can only escape captive so many times. So that was real good that they did that. But it let me know. Right here is where it let me know. Well, they must believe that I'm offline and I don't have a leader, and you know, I'm legitimately offline. The plan is working, guys. It's in full effect. It's happening. I mean, it's fully happening. So that's what made me also realize, okay, they really, you know, they really believe it, because they called these people to help them. Here comes the leaders, guys. They're about to fill this prison. I'm going to be able to show you guys the leaders that are coming into the who helping out. Now they're asking any and everybody to help fill it. You know, anybody in the kingdom, as if I'm a stranger to the kingdom. You know, I don't know, man. You know, I really would love to hear some of their thoughts. I would like to know what they were thinking. Did they think I was Acts 238? Did they think I was AF from Kansas City? Did they think I was really offline? I mean, I would really like to know what they were thinking. But the actions speak louder than anything else. Their actions right here show they believed I was offline, that I was gone. Leader dead. Infirmary full. Sanctuary has troops. Different name. Quiet for a couple of days. Yeah, the plan is in full motion, guys, and it's going to be successful. And there's going to be a little bitty twists and turns here, guys. There's going to be some change of events here, so that's why you got to pay attention. Now, I really do wish I could have sped the video up. I really would have liked to sped the video up, but for you guys, now you guys have the option to speed it up too. If you want to, you can go into the settings on the YouTube and speed it up if you want to. But I wouldn't suggest it. I'd rather you guys just enjoy every moment of this, every minute, every second, every hour of what's going on here, because it's like so wonderful. It's such a beautiful thing, man. I mean, 5.3 billion might being attacked online. It's different from when the old accounts, they used to be 10 billion might, all the old emperors and all the other maxed out accounts where they were 15 billion might, where they were 20 billion might, and they let themselves get zero. You know, that was them doing it on their own. I don't know what happened, what they did with their leader, if they just gave someone their leader and just agreed, like, because I've had guilds like offer to zero me or take me down, cut me down, you know, trim me down. I've had guilds offer that. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, but I really don't really want it like that. I kind of like really want to trick them. I want them to be baited, you know. Yes, I'm telling my guy LaFiga. Shout out to LaFiga. What's up, champ? My plan is to zero myself. My plan. I can't tell you guys part 2 of my plan, because if I tell you, then it would ruin it. So I gotta let you. You gotta wait for that. But it'll get there. It'll get there. It's kind of got a little bit. My part 2 plan has gotten delayed because of how things went as the video goes on. You'll see how things kind of went a little different. But nonetheless, yeah, it'll happen eventually. It'll happen eventually. Yes. All these wonderful leaders, guys. These are some nice accounts. Some of these guys have really nice accounts. They just sacrificed and donated their leaders to the cause. And as you're about to see, they heard the sound, they heard the call, and they answered. So shout out to all the players who participated. But it's gonna be a shocker. It will be a shocker, guys. A twist in the end. It's gonna be a real shocker. I mean, they're gonna be shocked. I mean, the way it's gonna happen, guys, the way that this is going to happen towards the end and in the middle somewhere, you guys are gonna be like, damn, he stood up, you know? Like a big old giant, guys, like a big giant. But right now, it's their party. It's their plan that's being in effect right now. They're implementing their plan, not knowing I have a plan too, and my plan is greater than their plan. I got control of this, and I have fun doing it too. So yeah, you guys, thanks for tuning in again. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. All of that. Like I said, I wish I really could speed the video up, but I didn't want to do that. I didn't really want to speed it up, guys. I didn't want it to go fast. I could have shortened it to, but I really wanted you guys to see every hit, every rally. I wanted you guys to see the sequence and every hit where the mic drops and how much was lost, just step by step, because people get zero, but some people don't get to show you just all the reports and everything that happened, guys. This is good stuff. Me personally, I get a chance to kind of learn a little bit of how they operate as rally leads operate, and kind of see how they operate, even though it's just only got to see just a certain side of it, not the full thing. Now, one thing I can say here, and I'll get to that more on this topic in the beginning. Everyone knows that when you're rallying someone, once you get them down to just 2 troop types, it's a breeze after that. It's really game over, honestly. Once you get the players from 3 troop types, if they have a great comp like I do, I have a very, very good comp, guys. I have a very, very good comp because it's very layered, it's very evened out, it's really good. Now, I was only down to what, 500, something like that, T5 each, 500 million T5 each, which I had probably 1.2 T5 when I went to Emperor, or no, I had like almost 8 or 9 hundred million each T5, and then I lost a lot, and then I rehealed. I rehealed about. I think I crafted and made and trained about 800K more T5 during Emperor War. So yeah. There we go, guys. We're just looking back at it and we're looking at these guys sacrifice their leaders, and let's count how many we got. I think I counted 14 or 17 leaders. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Is either 13 or 14 leaders there. So we got a few more leaders to go. And there you see the call that they put out right there, guys. There's the call to have people in the kingdom come and help give the leaders. And they came, guys. They're coming. I mean, they put the call out. People about to answer. So here we got more leaders coming to fill my prison up, which, like I said, makes all the sense in the world, because you can't keep using the hue hop. You know, everybody can't keep using the familiar to escape. That would be so many, guys, because there's going to be so many hits. Now, so far, I've only had 3 hits on me. All this for little old me, guys, is what I just typed there. All this for little old me. There's another leader. Now, I didn't expect Troxy to sacrifice his leader in here, guys. I really wasn't expecting that, because he's a rally lead. But I guess the overall fault of it is you know, it's the right thing to do, because he's not going to be leading the rallies anymore. He took his hit and he's playing the back now. He's standing down, so he doesn't need his leader. So, or maybe he got impatient and sacrificed it early. But he's not the strongest player that's going to be rallying me. There's going to be 2 other accounts, particularly, that are stronger than him, which is Queen Lizzie, and it's going to be Shrizzo. So their accounts are much stronger than his. So hey, they're the strongest rally lead. So why not let them do the damage? And he sacrificed his leader.
Be back.
All right, champ. So yeah, there we go. Here comes more leaders. So we don't really need a whole lot of leaders anymore. But I think we still need, I'm thinking, what, maybe 10, I'm thinking, if that. But they're gonna come. Once you see the attackers their leaders bounce off me or return, then you know that it's full, guys, and the party's about to start. So just be patient, don't fast forward. Be patient, it's about to happen. You're about to see it. I'm gonna step away for just a second, guys, to break something. Right back. Get it up. Hey guys, is it all done? Did that leader bounce back yet? What we got going on here? Like a pause screen. Let me figure this out. Let me pause. Somehow when I left, I just paused. Why I did that, I don't know. No worries though. It's called hot fries, guys. I wonder if they have this in your country. Called Chester hot fries. The company that makes them is Frito-Lay. You have that company in your I don't know if you can see that or not. Just a little snack while I'm talking. So we shouldn't have too many. I know this bag makes a lot of noise. I apologize. Sorry, no. We shouldn't need too many more of them. Here's a point right here, guys, where like I'm set up in my job, I'm about to lose signal. I have to connect to the internet. If I'm in one place at my job, signal is stable. But once I get to walking around or something, certain areas, signal can do all kind of stupid stuff. Like you see right here. You know how many people got zero because they have signal? Almost over, guys. It's almost over. The main event is about to happen. Haven't eaten dinner yet. Wouldn't worked out at the gym after work. There's that bounce back, guys. That prison is full, guys. It's time to get going. It's about to happen now. Now we get to the main event. This is the part you guys have been waiting on. Thanks for being patient. Thanks for tuning in. Here we go. The leaders are still coming because they think it's not full. But it's full. Alright. You know what though? Now that I think of it, maybe that leader bounced back because his U-Hop, or not U-Hop, but his Hell Rider popped or something, activated. You see my stupid internet is acting stupid. This was at work while I was recording this while I was at work. Actually, I paused to get the internet going. I put on the internet. And now we're back right. This all happened while I was at work. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna put the chips away. I'm sure you guys don't want to see me eat chips. Capture their leader. Here comes more leaders. until somebody gets the signal that it's full. At least that's what I'm thinking it's full. But what if it's not? I think it's full though. Yes, sir. And we get rid of all that and save room for the action. Here we go, guys. Let's roll. So at that point, I was like, okay, stop showing accounts. There's a leader walking back. Okay. Drum roll, guys. Drum roll. Like I said, I would have liked to really make this video faster and shorter, but I hope you enjoy it as much as me, because it's going to get much more interesting in a minute. So that's why I didn't really kind of want to go fast. I didn't want to speed it up. I want it to be just at this pace here. Like I said, you guys are welcome to speed it up, but I would just leave it like that and just let it play, because it's going to get much better as it goes along. That's why you don't want to speed through it. You might miss something. Don't want you to miss none of the hits, guys, because they're about to go at it. All right, Queen Lizzie, you're up. Kick it off. I got the clown title, guys. Of course, you don't answer any of those, guys. I will hear what my dude LaFiga is talking about. He's letting me know you really don't want to get zeroed. He's just reduce your troops and it will be enough. I want to be zeroed, guys, but it takes a long time to get that many troops back, which of course I would not want that many troops again. You know, I even had thoughts of probably becoming 100 billion might. That is a lot of might, wouldn't it be? That'd be like, is that impossible to make? I'm only at 5 billion right now. There is a player at what, 38 billion might. There's been players at 50 billion might, 60 billion might. I wonder what a 100 billion might would be like. Now, this guy was smart. He put his leader in there and automatically ate a mushroom, a devil's cut, or whatever you call it. I don't know why he would do that, though. Now, it's going to be important, guys, as you're looking at this, look at those levels in there, because that's going to be really important when we get towards the end. It's going to be really important as you see all those leaders in there. It's going to be one of the deciding factors in there. There she is, guys. She's loading up, guys. It's on. It's on. We'll speed through these messages right quick so I can have all the notifications off and get with the. He said Liz hits hard and won't quit. I bet she does it. And that's what I was saying, guys. You know, like some of the people might message me and say they're going to fill your prison, or you know, things like that, or wake up, you're being attacked. You know, it's always cool to do that. I mean, even if you are uncertain, or you know, you want to check in with your partner or somebody in general. You know, may not even be a partner, could just be a mutual enemy of enemy. You know, you just want to check in. And there you see it right there. She's close to 1 billion might destroy, guys. Should I say 1 trillion? I apologize. You don't take anything from her. She's almost 1 trillion. She's almost 900 billion enemy destroyed might, guys. EDM. She's a beast for sure. But Strutso his account is much better. I don't know who's the best player. The Queen's definitely experienced. She has a ton of kills. It's insane how many kills she has. Definitely a fighter. Crazy. Help to fill his prison kingdom is what they were saying in the chat. They gave my chords, my location, and asked the people in the kingdom chat to fill my prison because it would be the biggest zero, is what they said. This wouldn't be the biggest zero. It is super big. I think there's been a 6 billion, 6.2 billion might plus zero.
Chocolate chip or chocolate chip cookie dough?
Chocolate chip if they have it. Yeah. Chocolate chip.
Piece of chocolate chip.
Not the mint either.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get some ice cream, guys. I'm celebrating. It's my birthday. I just showed you. Huh? What's he doing? Oh, you laughing at me? I'm celebrating. It's my birthday. My baby is having my son to buy me some ice cream. He didn't buy it yesterday, so he's buying it for me today. My birthday's a long time ago, guys. Anyway, here we go, guys. All these familiars they hit me with, man. These guys fight dirty. They fight dirty. Sometimes when you get an attack like this over and over and over again, it kind of like makes you want to attack back, makes you want to fight back, you know? But, man, I just sat there and mind my business. And I didn't bother them. I let them do their thing. I let them shine and have their fun. That's what I did. Get out of some of this jewelry. You guys like the chain? You guys can't even see it, can you? It's shaking and stuff. This is a Turkish chain. It's called a Turkish chain if you've never seen it. But that's not part of the video. Just need to get out of it. Alright, get off this jewelry. Look at this guy. He hits me with the queen bee, guys. Why they have to fight so dirty? You know? But that was really smart to do, to send wounded, kill troops out of your wounded thing, or whatever, it sends troops to your infirmary over and over again. But my infirmary is full, so I don't know if they go to the sanctuary or what. But there she is, guys. There's our first hit, guys. There's the first walk. 31 million, almost 32 million might drop, guys. Compared to the last player who hit me for 17, she almost doubled, guys. Well, it's not double, but at least 1.5. That's pretty strong, guys. That's a really solid hit. I mean, if you look at it like this, guys, the amount of damage they're doing on my account, you know, if you do 13 million damage to an account, that's not a lot of damage at all. They only dropped 13 million. At some points, this guy hits me with a Grim Reaper. At some point, if you hit a player's castle and they only drop 30 million might, you might feel like a failure. You know, if they're like 2.5 billion, 3 billion, or 1.8 billion, you're not going to be really happy with that kind of drop. So as you see right there, 145 total might drop. Your boy Ed from Kansas City axes in the grave there, guys. There's my dude figure. But as I was saying, the amount of drops that they were doing at 13 million, that would take such a long time. Luckily, troops dwindle and they decimate, they decrease hit after hit, so you don't have to worry about those same amount of losses. There she is, looking great in her infantry gear, very, very praiseworthy with those astonishing kills. She's at 10,422,000. Now she probably got out of there in what, maybe 1,000,000 kills. I'm not sure. I didn't pay attention to it. But we'll catch the next time if we look at it. I don't think we're going to look at her again. We're just going to look at the report. But and I'll notify those guys that the video is up. You know, all those who participated in attacking me. And they got all, you know, they filled my prison and all the leaders ran out of there or whatever. You know. Yeah, so we're going to see, guys. We're going to see. So she's loading up again. She's loading up again. And as I was saying, you know, the damage they're doing to me with over 230 million troops that I have is insignificant, but it is kind of a lot in a way. But what if they were doing that kind of damage to a player that's like 1.9 billion might or 2 billion might? Then would they feel like they're failing or succeeding if they only come out with a 30 million might drop? Like normally when you hit a castle and the kingdom report says that there were 119, 106 million in damage, like we see up in here, 145 million damage, that's kind of okay. There's that first attack. Oh, look at her. Look at what they said. She did send some, definitely sent some she definitely sent some buffers there. And then you can see what she personally sends compared to what the rest of the crew is sending. Which that's kind of important. That's one of the things I have to learn as far as when you're a rally lead. A lot of times when you're sending a rally or you're asking for infantry only, you may send something different. There's a familiar she sent. We get a chance in a second to see the familiars I have on my wall, which me personally, I'm supposed to have the familiars on my wall that activate immediately at the beginning of the rally, beginning of the war. So she sent all infantry, T5. So is that her second hit or is that the first hit? That's her second hit, guys, because it's 100 with a combined loss of 140,951,276 and 7,923 million troops killed and injured. So that's her second hit. There you see it right there. 145 was her first one and 140 was her second one. Basically 141 was her second one. You know, normally when you get those kind of losses out of a normal hit with a player that's only like 2 billion might, you may not think you're doing a significant amount of damage, or maybe in that case with that much might drop, you know, 31 million might drop loss, it's kind of significant, you know, it's kind of significant. But in my case, it's really not significant, especially just losing 13 million at a time. That's really an insignificant amount of troops to lose per rally. Whoever's rallying is not really being as effective as they really want to be. But the point of the matter is that those rallies and those hits add up. So if you're taking a rally and you're taking multiple rallies, and if you're losing 31 million might each rally that you're hit with, it only takes 3 rallies basically to lose 100 million might. So if they do that 10 times, then you've already lost 1 billion might, guys, out of 10 rallies. So that in itself really is very significant, I would say, because it only takes 10 hits, and 10 hits don't take too long. That's like an hour, you know? So crazy how you can lose in an hour 1 billion might plus. So there you see I'm at 5,197 million might. I started out at 5,200 and something. I don't know what it was. 222. I don't know what it was. Whatever I left Emperor War with, and whatever I left when I put troops, filled up my infirmary in, and all that other stuff. But yeah. So we're waiting on. He's loading up right now. Strutzo is loading up right now. These guys are just—they're awesome. They're really big players. So she's loading up. So she's at 423. She was at 420. Wasn't she at 422, guys? We can probably see. She only got 27 mic drop on that one, guys. 31 million on the first one. That's her third hit there. It's at 139. Only 139 on that one. So she did have 31, and then I think on this one she only got 27. So she didn't do as great on this one as compared to the others. What is the reason for that, guys? Do you guys know why she was less effective in this rally than she was on her first two rallies? Why she lost less? Maybe because she killed more T1s this time or something, or I don't know, or maybe because she killed more infantry, or more infantry got in a fight. So I'm trying to understand why there's a difference in what was killed on the third hit. Why I lost infantry on the first hit, on the third hit. Why did I lose infantry on the third hit, guys? In comparison to very, very beautiful count, very, very beautiful gear. I'm trying to figure out why I lost infantry on the third hit and not on the first and second hit, guys. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Thank you, son. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. If you guys know the answer to that, put it in the comment. Let me know why it kind of changed. It's because it's less troops. I don't understand why there was a difference in me losing. And I understand this much. My range is out front, and because I'm in a range wedge, so my range is out front, and then my cavalry's right behind them. So they have to hit range, then they have to hit cavalry, then they hit range again, then they hit cavalry again, and then they hit infantry in a fight. So did the fight last longer or something? I don't know. Maybe they put more siege or something in there to make it last a little longer for them to be defeated, to keep their morale up or something. I don't know. I had to study that and look at that. There's my guy Den. Shout out to Den. Wish peace on his nation too at Ukraine. So there's his damage that he did, 143 million, but only 7,294,000 kills on that one. So it's definitely heating up, guys. It's really, really getting good. Now we have two people rallying. So he's here's our sanctuary, guys. We have 14 million in the sanctuary plus some more. We have 14 million en route and 3 million has arrived. That's 17 million right there. Infirmaries full, prisons full. Yes, relax, Den. Den was worried. He thought I was offline. He really thought I was offline. He's a real good friend. He's been playing with me since I started back, almost since I started back playing Large Mobile. And I started back playing in the end of 2022, in December of 2022 is when I started back. Alright, so here we go, guys. So I'm wondering, guys, let me look at this. I should be getting rallied from two different. Aren't they, guys? Aren't they starting their rallies like one rally is starting while another rally is starting? Is that what I'm seeing? Their rallies are not like one after the other. It's like they're not 5 minutes apart. Is what if I'm correct. Their rallies are kind of like simultaneous. Like, how are they doing it in the same guild? One person can only rally. One council, one person can only rally one person in the same guild at a time, right? If I'm rallying, TBC, no one else in my guild can rally that player, right? Is that correct? Am I tripping? And they are in the same guild, right? Now he's in TCC. That explains it right there. Okay, TCC, and she's in TBC. Okay, that explains it. I knew I wasn't tripping. Alrighty there. I could change phalanx, right? I could put on a cavalry phalanx and eat up their infantry. No, we're not gonna do that, guys. We're not gonna keep them out of their here we go, guys. Here they come. There's Queen again in her infantry gear. There she goes. 32 million mic drop, so she went up that time a little bit better. Well, after Strutzel hit, she made much more effective. There's a 5 million mic drop on my side. Here's the stats. She's using the same, so I'm looking at the familiars to see if they actually using the same familiars, but I think they are. She hasn't changed any familiars, and that's not the reason why her kills were a little off. There's her fillers in there, her buffers. And that's what I lost. So I lost some infantry in there, and it just kind of like makes me wonder. But because the first few rallies I only lost. The first few rallies I only lost all. First three, I think it was. The first three rallies, I think I only lost all range. No other troop types, you know, as far as T2 is concerned. But on this one, I'm losing some infantry too as well. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I didn't like the fact that I was losing infantry. That was some splendid gear there that Strutzel has. Magnificent gear. He only lost about 10 million in might, I'm thinking, or something like that. So he hits again for 32.3 million might. There's his second hit there. So he went into my cavalry guys and not the infantry, but he's in an infantry phalanx too. Isn't that correct? So I'm like, that's odd to me, guys. How am I losing cavalry? Now I can better understand losing cavalry because I'm in a range wedge, but so I can understand that because they're in an infantry wedge and I'm losing. Their infantry is fighting my range, and then my cavalry comes up and gets in a fight. A few of them die. I don't understand that, guys. Tell me in the comments what's going on there, guys. Why I'm losing on one player, I'm losing infantry, and another player I'm losing cavalry. Not to mention the range I'm losing because of the infantry phalanx, infantry comp. So there we see they're getting 140 plus million mic drop now. So now they're starting to do some damage. I'm still, guys, I am still way over 5 billion mic, guys. I mean, talking about I still have a ton of might. I have a long ways to go to lose it. I mean, it's really insane. Just looking at that much might makes me tired. It wears me down because it's going to be a long fight, you know. But like I said, you know, once you get past fighting those 3 troop types, infantry, range, and cavalry, once you knock out all of my range, then there's only two troop types left, which is going to be infantry and cavalry, and then some siege. And the only thing they would need to use is cavalry. So now I have less resistance. So when they come with cavalry, there's not much resistance because they're fighting cavalry, and then there's not much resistance because there's no range there to help assist in the war. So it's much more easier once I lose one of my troop types. It's really game over, to be honest. All right, guys, here we go with TBC and TCC. Here we go, guys. It's heating up. We got a long ways to go. A lot of might to lose. Oh, it's crazy how much might just gotta be lost, guys. It's like insane. I gotta lose over, God. I'm talking about hundreds of billions, hundreds of millions, or whatever, billions of might, God. Ideally, I would like to probably be at, I would say, 2.5 or 3 billion might. Which 3 billion might is still a lot of might, right? But it depends on how the comp is, how you set it up, because it could still be it can still be a very formidable and a very hard target to zero. I don't really want to necessarily. I've never been the type of player that wants to shield and hide under a bubble, but I can consider that. I can work with that. I've never been the type of shield, or because you gotta sleep. There's the next hit. Let's look at the damage. And she gets almost 34 billion. I dropped almost 34 billion might on that one. So that's a pretty good hit. It's like, it's not a whole lot, but just three hits by her is already 100,000, so it's like crazy, 60, 60, 60, 60. So they're not losing a whole lot of money. 60,000 apiece. So that's really when you got a real guild that can feel. There I lost some infantry, 2 million range and 2 point whatever million range and 1 million infantry loss on her attack. And let's go see if we can go inside the castle to see how many troops we got left of the range and things like that. I think there's my dude Dan. He popped up. I'm surprised he popped up too, because they didn't attack him either. They didn't waste time attacking him, which they could have. I don't know how many troops he has, if any. But there you are, Dan. Here's the next attack here, and there's his gear. That's really splendid gear. Very admirable gear. You look great, buddy. Shout out to Strutzel. And how much damage did he do? He got about the same as what she got as far as damage. But I want to see, he got 33, almost 34 million might drop I lost. And I want to see if again I lost range and infantry as compared to with him last time I lost cavalry and range, which I don't know what accounts for that. And there you see my familiars right there that I have on my wall. So let me see, and shout out to Taze because it reminded me that I need to put my hero on my wall too now, because I only, I don't have I don't have really a lot of troops like I did. So after this finished, but let's see what I lost this time. So he's in cavalry. So is he in a different phalanx? Am I missing he's in infantry phalanx, right? So why I must not be seeing it, guys. I need to see what phalanx he's in because I'm not paying attention to that. So I need to check what phalanx he's in on the next rally compared to what phalanx. I'm thinking they're both in the same phalanx, and maybe they got different heroes in there too. So some things I'm not looking at because I'm not paying attention to that, or wasn't paying attention to that. But obviously he's doing a little something different than she is, and that'd be something good to learn. Because with his attacks, I'm losing some cavalry, and with her attacks, I'm losing some infantry. So with both attacks, I'm losing some of all troop types, which is really ingenious. That's pretty smart. I don't know if they intended for that to be like that, but that's pretty ingenious. Nonetheless, their ingenuity will fail them, and we will see in just a second as they ramp up a little more. Take me down a little more. I'm still at over 5 billion might, guys. It's so many troops left. It's crazy. I'm glad I didn't make, 300 million troops. So I want to look at how many troops I have left. Because let's look and see. There's what I'm looking at right there. I got 23 million T2 left. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. I got quite a few left. So if I'm losing about 4 or so, or 2, it's still a lot of hits left to get rid of my T2 range. So we'll see how that works. You on the phone? Okay. Thought you was still tripping, boy. Damn. Well, you got some good stuff. Yeah. Woo! Like Smoke Dog. Anyway. Uh, guys, yes. So I want to pay more attention this time. I want to see what phalanx he's in. I want to see if I can, and I probably won't be able to do it in this video because I'm not going to pause it or anything. But I want to see what heroes he's sending, and does either one of them have an 11K hero? I don't know. I didn't look at that part, guys. I didn't even get to that. I'm just thinking of it now. I don't know if now with the type of gear that they got. I mean, maxed out astrolites, and let's see if I can see what their heroes are here. She got almost 35 that time on me, guys. So that was really good. Let's see if I can see if she has 11K hero on her in her march there. Passed it. I didn't want to see it, but I passed it. That's okay. I'll look at it later and see for myself when I kind of study it. I actually want to see now, but let me pause and see, guys. Okay, because those are the heroes on her wall, guys. Infantry heroes, and she does have an 11K hero. So I want to compare that. So all those infantry heroes, I have to look those up. I know that her 11K hero is what? Is it infantry and range? And is that why I'm losing some infantry on hers? And so I want to compare that one to the other one. So let's get back to it. All right. Yeah, I wanted to see that. So she does have 11K hero on her wall. I wouldn't be surprised with the kind of, artifacts and astrolites that she has, like almost maxed account. I wouldn't be surprised why she wouldn't. Well, I would be surprised if she did have $11,000 hero on her wall. So cool. Nowadays, you have to kind of like have that to be kind of like a Titan. I mean, it's like most Titans have those 11K heroes. I mean, you can still be a Titan without it. Don't get me wrong. All right. Let's see. I want to see what Strutzo has on his heroes as well, guys, so I can see, because he may have a range cavalry 11K hero, which is probably the other one. I don't know which one it is though, so we're gonna find out in a minute. Here he comes. Let's see his damage. And we have it right there. And I also know it has something to do with also the strength of their gear, things like that as well. So I know that's a factor. But I want to get in here and I want to see his heroes that he has on his wall there. He does not have 11K hero there at all, guys. And maybe the books, the Book of the Dead are accounting for, it's just the gear that makes, the difference in me losing cavalry. All right. Wow, that T2 range is diminishing, guys. It's going away. It's going away, guys. It really is. I didn't pause, did I? I don't think I did while I was there that long. Give it a second. Let me see. No, I don't know what that is. I think maybe I paused or something. Yeah, it just probably was just the way it went. I don't know. Maybe I did something. I was just walking around or something. Probably was talking to somebody at the time and couldn't pay attention to the attack. All right, guys. So it's dropping, guys. And as you can see, I'm still at almost 5 billion might. But they are doing damage, guys. I don't know how many. I still yet do not know how many rallies I've taken already. How many hits I've had on me. I'm just like enjoying the moment and just really happy about it. My friend Dan is happy too, as you can see. He keeps putting all those emojis up. He knows I'm online. They know I'm recording. It's gonna be a stunner. It's gonna be shocking, guys, when you see what happens in a little while. But first, they need to cut through these range. You know, it's almost happening, guys. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright guys, what did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? Dan has emojis again. Alright guys, here we go. Yo, they still attacking me with mirrors. What's wrong with these guys? Is that another familiar? Oh, they just go crazy. It's so many different features. There's the Lizzie. She's about to come riding then. Here she comes. No, I don't want to watch the battle. Only 30 million. She's going backward a little bit. So what's the difference here, guys? Why was there less damage? And that's what I'm trying to figure out. That's why I'm going through the familiars and like, did she change buffers or something? Or what's the count for that? And then I go and look and see what I lost. $2.5 million range and 1 million infantry. I don't really know why it was a lesser loss there. Let's check the kingdom report. There she is loading up again for her next hit. All right, guys. Plan is in motion, guys. It's once they wipe out the range, then it's pretty, like I said, it's pretty much over, guys. It's pretty much over. Here he comes. Let's see if he does more damage. Let's see if he does more damage. $35 million mic drop, so that's like probably the highest so far. But they're about to start hitting some 60s on me. They're about to start doubling that, guys, in a second. And we'll figure out why in a minute. So he got into the, let's see. Let me close it down there. So he doesn't have an 11K hero. That's kind of crazy. Okay, so he took out a lot of, the same thing, 2.8 million range and 1.5 million cavalry. It's crazy, guys, how some people can adjust their they're both sending infantry with some fillers or buffers, but it's crazy how, and they're both in infantry phalanx, right? It's crazy how that's like beyond me to understand at this point why, because I haven't studied it, but I will. But I just don't understand why one is digging into my cavalry and the other one's digging into my infantry, and nothing's changing on my part. I'm only losing less. I'm only having less troops. So I don't get that. I don't understand that. Kind of like a mystery to me. Mystery to me, guys. All right, she should be coming out now. So he got almost 150 million mic drop out of that, guys. And I'm at 4.8 billion mic. The only thing I could do when I kept seeing that, guys, the only thing I could think of was like, oh, this is gonna be forever. It's like, oh man, this is gonna be so long because I still got so much mic left. To the mic, to where I want to get to, like, to where I want to get to. Here she comes now. Let's see. Probably can't see really without my glasses because my eyes are strained. Oh, it's the figure. I thought it was her. The figure getting his little hits in there. He couldn't feel it though, but my eyes are strained because I've been having on glasses all day and looking at this war all day. Not to mention all Saturday. Got a few kills out there, but nothing really significant. Just so few troops, just not even close to filling, and that's one of the obstacles we have in our guild is just not really having any fillers. And a lot of guilds though suffer or struggle with that. And you know, when you don't really do any kind of significant damage, they don't even put those rallies in the kingdom report. You know. I notice I've hit a lot of times and they don't, it's not even updated and registered. It's like, wasn't even considered an earthquake. Basically, it doesn't need to report it. It's like, nothing, you didn't hit anything. Like, you didn't do any damage. Like, you're not going to waste the ink. You're not going to waste the letters. You're not going to waste the, here she comes, guys. Oop. $169 million troops left, guys. It's still way too many. I mean, when you think about it, I got to get down like to 100 million and probably even less. It's like so much. It's like so much, man. I kid you not. All right, 1.4 million gladiators and 2.9, I think, range, T2 range. I don't even know what the T2 range are called. What are they called? Gladiators and I don't even know what they name them, guys. Alright. Who is that? What's going on? What's that red line about, guys? Some awesome. I just scouted me what it was. What happened here? Somebody canceled something. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, she reset for some reason. Maybe she reset or something. I don't know what happened there. I'm at 4.8 billion mic, guys. I'm still pretty heavy. And here comes Strutsoul. So Strutsoul gets a double hit here. No, Queen did hit. She did hit not too long ago. Honey bunny. You gonna give me a kiss, babe? No kiss, huh? Yeah, I'm almost done, man. It's a pain in the butt. Thank you, baby. Yes, I'm almost done here, guys. Well, we got a little ways to go. Who hit the last hit? Strussel hits 148. I think hers was 149 last time, so she hit a little harder than him last time. I think I must have stepped away from my phone too, guys, while the wolves were stepped away. Alright, he got 35.5. Oh, man. I ain't stand up. been sitting down too long. Sit down all day. Turn it this way, son. There we go. I guess that's cool. Yeah. 2.9 sharpshooters and 1.5 reptilian riders. And I still lost some catch fracks. It's crazy, ain't it? So that was a total of 4 point something. I'm still losing about 4-5 million might per hit. These dudes hit me with millions. What's wrong with them? Oh, still a long way to go, man. It's crazy. It's like so many troops left, man. It's insane. It's insane, man. It's a lot of troops left. Take this phone off this stand right quick. If I can. Without. I think I'm going the right way. Hands is greasy, slippery. Second right off. I forgot to change labels. Oh, when I change labels, page is actually my heroes not on my tab. When how much juice I got left here, guys? I got half of it. I got enough. I was letting him know when I let's go outside, guys, for a minute. Let's enjoy some of this outdoors. Outdoors, guys. The sunlight. Hey, from Kansas City. Can't see my phone though. That's the problem. Because the sun is blocking it. Man. A hero on my wall wouldn't. A hero on your wall don't do any good if you don't get the hero stats anyway, right, guys? It doesn't play any significant role. But nobody's there want to revive it either. So the sunlight is blocking my visual, guys. Otherwise, I have to keep saluting to be able to see. So, unless I can find a spot in the shade. Turn this way, it's different. Can I see the sunlight? Plus, it's hot out here. You know, it's hot outside, guys. Look at me, guys. I'm no longer ranked second in might. I'm third. I'm going down even further. Where will I be when it all stops? Where will I be? All right, turn off some lights, guys. Get you the lights. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go, guys. I'm in another room now with a chair. All right, there we go. Let's go. Alrighty. You want to see air from Kansas City? All right. We're almost got that second tube type done, guys. It's almost over. Still kind of losing the same 4-5 million might, even with the low troops that I got. There's 345. They got into I noticed they got into my T3 on that hit, guys. You notice that they got into my T3. That was like, and then I'm wondering, like, okay, how do I have some wounded? Why does it say some wounded? Why does it say wounded when it wasn't saying wounded at first? So how did I get wounded? Is it because of the enemy at Sting, the Sting B stopped? I don't get that, because at first it was saying no wounded, but maybe Maybe somebody hit me with a familiar that caused all wounded to die or something. I don't know. There you go, right there. They'll snipe my sharpshooters or something like that. I'm thinking they cut into. It's got only 3 million dead there, but they did cut into the T3. They cut into my T3. There you go. Stealth snipers or something. They cut into my T3 guys. So that's kind of crazy. So on that one it was 165 mic drop, and as you can see, the T3 does make the loss look much bigger. So at that point they knew they were cutting into my T3, but they have the scout report anyway, so they know what they're doing. So they're being effective is what I'm saying. I'm at 4.7 billion mic, guys. 4.7 billion mic. Oh, man. I'm ready to shower and eat. Oh, go to sleep, man. Get this video uploaded and get over, guys. Yep, it's crazy, man. How many troops we got left? Still got quite a few troops left, guys. Look at those. Oh, barely any T2 range left, guys. Barely any left. Yeah. It's crazy. So it's just about over, guys. It's just about over. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Now here's where the trick starts to come in, guys. Here where we start doing our thing. Here's where we get it going, guys. I was looking at this. I was trying to account for why I had wounded instead of, I thought maybe my gauge was, this ward gauge had activated or something like that. I don't know. A few more. It would have took several more, I guess. 4.7, guys. Got a lot of ways to go still. Look at all those troops in there, guys. And in the sanctuary, we got almost 50 million troops in the sanctuary alone. Over 50 million. On the other side, we got quite a few too. It's a little ways to go, but we're almost there, guys. It's going to be a nice twist for you guys. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. You guys will see. Very beautiful. Thank you guys for watching till the end. If you did, thank you for watching in general, just for watching the video. Whether you watched it to the end or not, thank you. And hope you gave a thumbs up, guys, please. Thumbs up. If you think I could have did something different, let me know. There's a figure busting off a familiar or castle leader skin. Attack thing. Here we go. Who we got coming now? Enemies attacking. Oh, that's the figure again. His buffers are a little different than theirs. So he has really good gear as well. Great gear. It's almost like a solo attack, Maybe he had a couple of people send one troop or something. He's not losing much might though, Hopefully he's not sending T5. That would be more of a waste, right? All right. That last hit was 165 million mic drop on both sides. 6.8 million troops lost and injured. Here comes Strutso again. Nice heavy hit. got that that walk skin or whatever you call it. Just little red dots. About 150 million troops left, guys. 147 million survived. That was a double hit there, guys. They hit me double. Ooh, she got 62. So the first person, 58. Strutso got 58 million might loss, guys, for me. That's pretty big. So that's them T3s that are getting hit at right now. Look at that. Over stealth snipers, quite a few stealth snipers hit, guys, on that. 1.6 million stealth snipers. There's hardly any sharpshooters left. As a matter of fact, yeah, there's hardly any sharpshooters left. And then he got into the infantry as well on that one. 1.5 million infantry, T2. So that was a pretty good hit there. And then Queen Lizzie came in and did even more damage. And she got into, let's see here. She got into the 1 point. Look, she really did hit the almost 2 million T3. Almost 2 million T3, or whatever I said. That's pretty good damage. So she got almost 170 million total might or combination. So here we still got a lot. We still got a lot of hits left. A lot of hits left. But we're about to switch it up. We're about to get interesting here. I want you to pay attention now. Pay attention, guys. What was that? He ain't gonna do anything, right? When he popped out that leader skin, though. It's about getting interesting now. Now we're about to switch it up some, guys. What was that? Did Queen Lizzie leave and come back or something? Okay. Here's where we switch it up a little bit. As you can see right now, we're going to switch it up a little bit now. Titles coming. XK all right. Titles coming. 160, whatever that was. Enemy scouting. Queen Liz is scouting. I think she's going to pop off that leader skin again. It's just so much left, guys. It's crazy. It's like I need to humble them. I need to go ahead and beat them up. Great. She's great. So she's got 10.428 million kills out of that. So far, I'm wondering I forgot what she started with, guys. There we see the kills right there. 172 for Strutso. That was really good. That's the highest so far. The absolute highest so far. That's damaging. That's a lot. Once you, like I said, once you cut through the range, then it's just big hits after that, guys. It's really over. And yeah, he's cutting in. They're cutting all the way into the T3 now. This is what I mean, guys. Yeah, I'm having bigger losses as far as might loss, but it's not like they're killing a significant amount of more troops, though. It's just that the T3.5, whatever you want to call them, T3.2 are a little heavier. Now, here you want to pay attention, guys. This is where I start strategizing. Now, see that hero there? The only level 58 hero there? Here's where I'll start putting another plan into practice. Here's another plan. You all know if you execute a leader, it is going to show on the Kingdom News or the Kingdom Chat that such and such, whoever killed, executed a leader. But if that leader is not level 60, it will not publish that. So here I am engaging in my next phase. I mean, I still have a ton of might to lose. I'm supposed to be going down to like 3 billion Somewhere around there. There she goes, guys. Here she goes. She's about to walk. She's about to walk. But I want you to pay attention to what I'm strategizing as well, guys. Here he comes. Handle your business, buddy. And here she comes. Oh, they're both coming around the same time. Beautiful, beautiful. Uh-oh, where am I now? She gets 67. Strutzel gets 67 million mic drop. Wow. They are doing it, guys. It's happening. It's about to happen. What we got here? What's the looks? What we got? Did they get into my T4 yet? Uh-oh. Here it is. Oh, guys, they got into the T4. Ooh, I got 2 million. They got 2 million T3, 1.5 infantry gladiators, 2 million snipers, a few sharpshooters. They killed all the sharpshooters. They're gone now. That was a hell of a hit. Here we go with Queen Lizzie's. She's going to probably chop into the T4 even more. Now, I didn't really peep right then and there how much she got out of it. Ooh, she got 700K T4 and 1 million T3 and 1.5 million T2 infantry, I think. Let's see it down here and see what happens. All right. Yep, she got... Yeah, that's cavalry. She's what she got. Let's go to the Kingdom Report News and see. Here we go, guys. It's time to strategize. I'm at 4.456 billion might. I didn't really lose a lot. It's still so much might left. But like I said, once those two leaders are once one troop type is gone, it's over. So here I am, guys. Acts 2:38. So right now, I'm strategizing on, do I change my name? You got to be fast to try to think of what I'm thinking right now. How can I, when their next marches start, how can I change my name, execute leaders, resurrect my hero, put on my war gear, put on the right phalanx? You can't do all that stuff, man. You just can't happen. So I just got to let them know who I am. That's the only thing I can do, is let them know who they're dealing with. You're messing with Acts here, Ed from Kansas City. So I got to show these guys who I am. So watch what I'm about to do, guys. I am a genius in my own way. I'm not a, quote, I'm not a, regular genius. I'm not a genius like some of the geniuses in the world. These players, honestly, they're more genius than I am, to be honest. There we are. That's the guy right there, guys. He's level 58. Now, I can't just pop him right now. I can't do that because I got three castles rallying me. So if I release a leader and the wrong castle hits me, then I cap that leader. That would be a blunder. So I got to know what I'm doing. So do I release multiple leaders? What do I do, guys? Let's see what's going on. Let's find out. Do I release a leader at all? I still got this whole troop type to lose, and they've gotten into my T4. It's happening. Okay, it's happening. But now it's like a shift of plans now. It's like, it's harder to fight it's harder to fight back when you have only 2 troop types. So I was like, This is that crux. This is that juncture. This is that important moment, guys, where you make a crucial decision. This is that part where it's all or nothing. Are you all in? Or are you all out? This is that part, guys. I will execute one leader. Please do not attack. Uh-oh. Thanks. Uh-oh. Somebody's about to be capped, guys. Uh-oh. Somebody's about to be capped. Now I'm going to execute this level 58 leader here. Uh-oh. It's on, guys. It's popping. This is terrible. What happened, Ed? There's the coalition. There's the release leader. We're not done. Uh-oh. Here's Charles here. Here's the coalition army attacking. Bing. We can go back and look at what's going on here. Here's where I had enough time to go in there, resurrect my leader. Maybe. I don't think I could have did too much. I could have probably rose my leader up. But I didn't. But let's take care of business now. This is so hilarious, guys. It's amazing. Look at this. Before I even resurrect my leader, guys, I want them to know who I am. This is crazy. Acct, you the man, bro. You the man. You the man, boy. You are crazy. That was pretty, wasn't it, guys? That was really pretty. There's Strutso at the top, and there's Queen Lizzie close to the bottom. Both of them are capped. And bing. Oh, and bing. Oh, and bing. Of course, they won't attack anymore, but that's crazy, man. That is amazing. We can still check out the report, though, right? Let's send them an emoji, though, first. Godzilla, of course. You know. Or, yeah. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Oh, they could smell death. But it was theirs. Not mine. I'm the baddest. I had to post that in the Kingdom chat. I had to post that in the Kingdom chat. Look at my dude, Dan. Now the letters or the messages start coming in now. Look at Strutso scouting me. I haven't put anything. It's still the same. You can scout me. I ain't done different. I ain't gonna raise any troops up. I don't want that many troops in there. Them troops can sit there for a long, long, long time, guys. It's crazy though because I can't really participate in certain things like arena and things like that without having troops out of my. I'm thinking infirmary, but not the sanctuary, right? So I didn't think of that. Let them know they can watch later on YouTube the video. Lizzie said, I know. She knows the channel. That was a shocker, guys. That was really a shocker. I said, I am the baddest. She said, not really. I like that in her. She's bold. She's frisky, boy. She must be something else. But there's the damage that they did on the last hits. So Queen Lizzie has the most damage done of 173 total combined might drop. And then Strutso has 172, and I think Lizzie has 172 as well. But here's the damage that they did on that one, guys. We'll see the hits. Not really much T4 damage, I don't think. But let's see. Almost a million T4 loss though. And let's look at another one. I'm down to 130 million troops, guys. From 230 million troops. That's what I think I saw there. I'm guessing that's what I saw. And then he got over, which one is this? They got over 1.1 million T4 out of that one. So it was really good. She said, I know. It was great, guys. It was good. Now you get all the messages. People want their leaders back and things like that and all of that type of stuff. which I don't mind, guys. I'll give them the leaders back after I execute all of them. Alright, so that's the end of that video. I will take you guys in game to see the aftermath. Look, everybody's laughing. It's crazy. Tay's laughing like a mug. But that was really tricky, guys. Alright, so let's go in game right quick. I think I just need to do this and this here. Turn this down. And we can see what it looks like now. They should be gone. I'm thinking they're all gone, right? But who knows? I'm by myself now. Look at that. I'm all alone, guys. All alone. I'm at 4.3 billion, Mike. 600 million kills. What do we got in here? We got a lot of messages and stuff. Nope. Something about subscribe and then something. Alright, nothing there. But what I wanted to show you guys is the troops that I have left. So you guys can see it. Let's pick that up along the way. And let's go and see what troops we have left. Still got the same 700 there, and we still got what we got here. We got 63 million over there, and we got how many over here? 1 million, 1.5 there. So we got over 60. We started with 230, I'm guessing, and we got these many left. I don't plan on bringing them out, guys. So I'm really gonna have to really take into consideration playing any of the events that require me to heal troops and things like that. I may not play them because I do not want all of those troops back. So I'll have to figure that out. So I really don't want all those troops back. Now I am lopsided a little bit now. My comp is different now. So I still have a lot of T4 left. And I don't have any T3 range and no T2 range and no T1 range. And I did lose a significant amount of T2 infantry as well as T2 cavalry, because I was at like 40 million when I started with that. So it's a lot of troops lost. I'm at 130. I was at over 230. So a lot of troops lost. So that's going to be, I don't know how to really rectify that. I don't want to make troops, so I kind of like just don't want to make troops. So, you know, like I said, I still have some I still have some range left, but it's not really, it's just T4, and that's just basically the meat. But I mean, I'm not really worried about it. You know, I'm not gonna shield or anything like that at all. So, I mean, it is what it is. I'm happy with the event, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for viewing, and all the rally leaders out there in the guilds who participated in the war. Thank you all very much. I appreciate the challenge. I appreciate the engaging in the battle and the excitement. It was great. As you can see, my castle, my prison is empty. They didn't have to do a pardon. I released them, and how many days I got over here? I got 47 days with my Ultra Boost, guys, and that's cool. 47 days. Yeah, so what are my stats like? Let's see, guys, what my stats are like. We'll do some scout somewhere. I ain't gonna scout him. He's too close. I don't really want to scout anybody. They get to run in when you scout them. They feel like you're being scouted. He's probably running anyway. They got a bot or something automatically. You get out of there. All right, let's see what the stats are, guys. Without any attack boost or anything like that. Let's just take a peek. All right, this is my normal gear here. My mixed champion gear. And it is 8, 730, and 830. And there's my infantry range and cavalry HP, all at 4+. There's my army attack there. I do have a some more armory attack from that other stuff, as well as I think I got, I don't know if I got army HP from Alter Boost, but I think you do. I'm at 772 there. Let's see if you do get that, if that boost is included. I think it is, guys, if I'm quite sure. Yep, I got 39% army and 39% army HP. Army attack HP is in there. All right. Let me see what else is. Let's see here. Let's take a look again. I've come a long ways with my stats, guys. All right, so now let's look at cavalry. Cavalry's my highest. It's going to be my highest. Let's put the cavalry talent on. This is just a little extra for you guys here. Let's put on the cavalry talent, and let's see what we're working with here. All right, cavalry is at 1180. I'm almost 1200% cavalry, guys, which I'll probably be that next month. Wow, that's pretty good, guys. That's a lot of accomplishment. My cavalry HP is almost 600 just for cavalry there. And there you see the stats on that. Army attack and army HP. So wow, that's pretty good on the cavalry. The range is going to be, let's see here. Range is going to be, where are you at range? 1135 range attack with my leader. 480 range HP, 450 cavalry, 477 infantry, and 625 army HP. So it's not bad, not bad. And last but not least, infantry. Let's take a look at that. Put on the infantry there, and let's see here. Infantry is a little higher than count range. 1132. That might not have been higher. Maybe it was. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But I thought it said 1135 or 1130. Maybe it's higher then. And the infantry HP is 502, whereas the range and cavalry HP are almost neck and neck. And there's the army. I can do infantry. I can do this and take it up some a little bit, like this, 1134. And HP is 668 now. I'm attack 295. So there you see the there you see it, guys. And we put this back on the main one there. All right, so there you have it, guys. That's it, guys. Thank you for tuning in. My account is lopsided now. I don't really care. You know, if I am rallied, hopefully I'm online. If they are bold enough to, if they're bold enough, I don't know who this guy is. With just a billion might. He looks familiar. His name looks familiar. I remember that name. I do remember that name, guys. All right, let's open some stuff there and get out of there. And we're done. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm out. I appreciate you viewing. What do you think about this video? Leave it in the comments. Thanks for hanging there with me. Thanks for watching me almost get zero. I'm out.